Why, hello there, Angel. I know what's been going on lately. The world's a mess. There's so many who are sick. So many who need help, and I know you want to help them. I want to help them too. But it's not always what we can do. No. If I were to get sick, with you, with those we take care of here, it would risk everything. It's strange, but I put myself in a strangely similar situation to my parents, only I'm not doing it for money. I'm not doing it to appease some nameless god of desires, of wants. I just want to help people that I can. But this may be out of my hands. It may be something I can't handle by myself. But I was thinking we could at least try and do something. Try and help locally with people who really need it. Do something nice so that we feel less stir crazy. Don't you feel that way? That life could be a whole lot nicer if we let it be. What about you, my angel? Have you felt alright? I know we met under certain circumstances. Circumstances that led things to be so complicated. But we've solved them to a certain extent. But there is one thing I still need to do. It's to fix this world in some way, even if it's just here or there. I spend my days looking for ways to make you smile, but I also have to think about what's lurking around the corner. I can't trust the world. No, I can help cure it. I can make those who are sick less sick. But still, I have this lingering feeling that somehow more needs to change. That more needs to be righted. There is so much wrong. So much incorrect choices made left and right. It's not to say it's bad to make a mistake, no. Mistakes are what make us ourselves. And even still, my mistakes, I know I shouldn't dwell on them, but they haunt me. The life I led of being a ruthless man, is that really where I wanted to be? Where it led me? To this state here, to where I can only help a few, to where I nearly lost my power, my quirk. I hate quirks, yes, I do. But if I could use mine to help people, that's all I ever really wanted to do. Maybe it sounds silly. Maybe it sounds like a pipe dream. Or maybe it doesn't sound like me at all. But that's just it. The violent tendencies were my mistakes. My hatred of what quirks meant, the inequalities, a lot of thoughts that I just couldn't get past. I suppose what they say, old habits die hard. And that's not to say I've hurt anyone, but I can't help but think I've not been able to do enough. My original goal wasn't to hurt people, no. It was to make the world a better place. But in order to do that, I had to change it. I had to do something. There just wasn't anything I could bring myself to do, Angel. It's because somehow, when you're around, I lose myself in that feeling of wanting to do better. That feeling of wanting to make the world nicer, kinder, even if it subverts my original plans. It's such a strange and messy feeling. I regret nothing, though, because even if I had that regret, would I be someone you could still be proud of if I just ruined everything? I know that there's been people staking out this place, and I took care of them. I cured them. I know it's reverting to bad habits, that I couldn't just let them go and dig up old ties, bring these children into it. Or you, Angel. They were scoundrels of my past, and I refuse to let them interfere with this piece of heaven that we've managed to create. I don't mean any of this to worry you. I dispatched them and left them to a place where no one would know. I couldn't risk getting the heroes involved, so I dealt with them in a more creative way. If I destroyed their memories, their thoughts of this, just this, not only could I learn to help people who really need it, but I also managed to get rid of their intentions to do bad. I thought it might be a way to fix people who do seek us out for unsavory things. I don't normally like operating on people without their consent, but the alternative was to hand them into the heroes without any evidence. They would have just been released on the spot. And I'm not saying it was the kindest gesture, but it taught me something. And Angel, I'll be honest with you, I'm not the best man. I'm just a man trying to live with myself, trying to be the best I can be for you and everyone. It's not as though my dreams have changed drastically. It's more I see you as a more subtle angel. You made my life better, and you saved me from all of that vague angst. I feel as though now I'm no longer stuck in a perpetuation of my own sins. Instead, I've escaped the loop. Instead, when I do commit a sin, it feels as though it's the greater good speaking. Is it not right? Have I not learned my lesson? What do you think, Angel? Do I still scare you? If I happen to scare you still, I'll do my best to not to keep my endeavors of this sort kept out of sight, out of mind. But if I do disturb you, I'll try and find another way. Angel, you saved me when I thought my life was going to fall apart. When I thought it was wrong for me to have desires of my own, for me to have wishes and dreams, you saved me. And while my quirk may not be the prettiest, I believe I saved these men from ever wanting to do any crimes. Isn't that for their best? Sure, I've stolen away a piece of what makes them them, but I've also saved them from hurting us. Did I go too far? Is that what you feel? I know it's quite a delicate procedure and something I'd like not to make the habit of, but I knew if I outright cured them, it wouldn't be good either for you or us. If you saw me retracting to the monster I once was, you might be afraid of me. And after working so hard to get through to you, the last thing I want to do is to make you feel like I'm some kind of monster. I want you to see me as the flawed human I am. The flawed human trying to cure the world, yet kind of giving up on that. To cure the heart of one angel. Because nothing, absolutely nothing, means more to me than you. I've come to realize something. That my other self, it's a part of the quirk. I didn't realize it before, but I almost lost him. I think both of us would have been sad at that, even if it's hard to understand. For me as well. I hope that someday Asmodeus will come back. That someday it can work out, even if the unsavory situations continue. Make no mistake, Angel. I want you to be safe, happy, and feel as though you can do anything you want. But I can't let you go. It'd be the same as saying goodbye to my heart. You're the only one who can make my heart stay calm. Otherwise, I feel so many devilish urges from myself, from hatred that lingers. A hatred I've been trying to let go for all of my life, and yet I can't. I'm not yet strong enough, but I hope to be through being near you, Angel. You've given me strength where no one else took the time, had the patience to, Angel. I'm so thankful to have you in my life. And I want to spoil you. That's why today we're going on a rare little journey. Because I found someone I could trust to look over here. To look over our little happy place. And take care of the orphans while we're gone. It may seem silly that I would trust someone after so long, but I realized I'm not the only one who changed. I realized I can trust others as well, and that it might be the next stage of my healing process to understand that not everyone is bad, and that it might be good to understand that my angel might need some special treatment sometimes. Right this way, we'll be going on a journey, or more particularly, why don't we visit the wondrous areas of the southern beaches, enjoy our time together, and just really waste a few days. Again, I'm not too concerned. Most people don't know what I look like without my mask. And so, it might feel really good just to spend some time relaxing. And if they go for us, I'll deal with them. I'll protect you, Angel. I'll protect you 1,000,000 times over. And before you say it, I've realized what your quirk did to me. And I accept it, even if it's beyond my understanding. It's still something that happened. Your quirk isn't why I love you. And it is neither why I would hate you. No. That's where I was always misunderstood. People thought that I was out of my way to try and hate quirks themselves. No, I hate the inequality they bring. How some people, they waste away without anyone lifting a finger. It was my own family's selfishness that taught me that harsh lesson. And I never want anyone else to have to go through it. Oh, trust me. The person who's at the clinic now, they can handle themselves. Or at least stall time until things go better. You see, he's found a way to use his quirk in a means to slow down time. At least for a person. He used to only use it for bad like me. Well, we thought we were doing something good. He believed in me to the very end. And I didn't treat him right. But now I try and make up for it. By being a good friend. Yes, his name is Hari. And you'll probably meet him next time. But right now, it's about us, Angel. Let's go, hand in hand, and have a wonderful little break from our lives. Let's enjoy ourselves for just a moment. I just want to see you smile. That's all I could ever ask for. And as much as I think, I still have a lot to learn about understanding you, about sharing things with you, and just being a better man in general. I think that this might be a good place to start. I hope you don't mind. I decided we should go visit something with a lot of variety to start. I've never been to one in all my life, but would you be willing to go to a theme park with me? I very much would enjoy your company and just having the time of our lives, enjoying from moment to moment. I especially look forward to taking you onto the Ferris wheel. I have something I want to show you there. It's something I only want you to see, and I admit, I'm too embarrassed to do it anywhere else. So, would you accompany me for our little journey, a little vacation with me, to a place where smiles are the policy? I wanted to see a better image of what society could be like, what people are like when they smile, how much happiness there could be in families and even just random strangers. I don't want you to be alone, and I don't want you to feel like you have to go either. But if you take my hand, I can promise it's a decision you won't soon regret. Because there's many surprises, and some which I don't even think you'll see coming. Or maybe you will. But even if you can predict it, it'll still be special. I promise. Do I really seem that happy? You're not wrong. I'm extremely happy because I get to have time with my angel. You have no idea how happy you make me, do you? Just thinking of all the wonderful times we're going to have, it's gotten me excited. Especially the opportunity to give you a new experience, to make your dreams come true. I know you don't want to be cooped up in the house all day, every day. So I thought taking a break from it now and then might give you something to look forward to. And thankfully, we've been donated a great gift for helping someone in need. That, in and of itself, allowed us to do this, to be able to make our lives just that much more interesting. It just goes to show the world isn't all cold and terrible. It has its fair share of kindness, too. I just think most people don't see it sometimes. It's easy to get distracted by all the noise, all the people in the way that all want selfish things, because it's always the bad things we see on TV, because bad news gets more attention, and sometimes people want to hear all kinds of bad things just to make themselves feel bad. But no, I'm sick of bad things. I've spent most of my life in a bad mood, and I'm not afraid of fixing that, of making myself in a better mood. It's exciting to me to be able to finally give you this. Welcome to the rest of our life. At least whatever life you want to share with me. I'd love to figure out what it is in that heart of hearts you think about, what it is you want to hear from, and if my words will be what you think they are. Sometimes I think it's easy to get misunderstood, mostly because a lot of words don't come out right the first time you say them. You can only doctor them up and change them so much, but it's really the first words that matter almost the most. And that's exactly why I want to make my words with you count so much. Because I love you, Angel, and that smile you have, it gives me life every single time. Welcome to the park. Would you follow me? I know time's a bit of the essence, but we might as well enjoy ourselves, do whatever we want, and seems like someone's curious about the Ferris wheel. Don't feel bad. It's just fine. There's nothing to worry about. I promise it's something very happy. At least it could be. Nothing. It's all right. You don't have to feel anxious about it. I'd never force you to do it or anything like that. I just wanted to share my heart with you, and something that makes me happy. It's a truly special surprise. I suppose, as you could say, going up. Here we are, in this cabin meant for 4, with just 2 of us. No one else can see because of convenient angles, and I just thought it was the perfect place for me to admit something to you. Something I've held out on for the longest time, and Are you alright? I got nervous. The whole thing seems to have malfunctioned. We're stuck in the air, so, this is just fine. Listen to me. I decided to spend some of my extra savings on something. It's nothing too big, but I hope it's something that can make you truly happy, since I know we've not had a very conventional relationship. I wanted to know, would you accept this ring and be my angel forever? You see, Angel, no one's ever done what you have for me. No one's ever shown so much love and compassion and opened my heart in the ways you have. I don't know any other way to say this, but would you marry me and be with me for the rest of our forever? It's the most I could ever ask for, and to be honest with you, I'm just happy to have the chance to. If not for you, I probably would have gotten myself caught. It probably would have been a sad story for myself and those I wanted to help. It would have just been a big mess. But you saved me from that. You calmed my heart that was so wavering in what to do. And you gave me hope where there was none. Might I take that kiss as a tentative yes? I'm so happy that tears are coming out. I'm sorry, Angel, it's just to hear you say it here, now, just like this, even if it feels like it's the first time all over again. It feels special, since there was never any ring, and never any chance for one, since I've met you. Not truly, but this is different. I feel warm, like I'm not just some kind of maddened freak, like I'm a human, faults and all, and that you accept me. And I can't tell you how good that feels. Just being able to kiss you without fear that someone's going to take you away or hurt us. It feels so different, so free. I've never in all my life considered myself to be lucky, but this might be the first time that I honestly feel it. I feel as though everything I'm doing has some sort of a purpose. Like, my life isn't just there to function as some kind of a ends to a mean. I feel so human and so in love with you. Did you know? I've never really been able to develop myself in a way like this, and so I'm kind of shy. I don't know what comes next a lot of the time, so you'll have to forgive me, but for you, I'd like to figure out what comes next. So perhaps you could be my little experiment. Of course, I'd never let you go. Not now or ever. I want to be with you for eternity, you know. Just look at you. You're so cute. You're wonderful. You've got an attitude, but just enough to where it's pleasant and not overbearing. You've changed how I view things and helped me to understand myself so much better. And I can't even begin to tell you how much that means to me. I've never in all my life felt this connected, this passionate for someone. And that's why I'm so happy that I get to be with you, that I get to call you my angel and not just an angel. I'm going to be the best husband ever, because if I didn't, it wouldn't do justice to you. You deserve nothing but the best, angel. These arms to embrace you. I love you beyond any shadow of a doubt. And I want to prove it with my actions, as well as my passion. Just as we can see the whole park from here, the night sky lit up with all these lights. I want to light up your expression to be just as happy. And with no distractions here, I'd be willing to spend a small eternity in this very spot with you. I'd live for that moment alone, and I still do. You're nothing short of the best. To me, there's no one, absolutely no one with those eyes, those lips, and that heart that makes my own heart race like this. I'm so happy you said yes. I'm so honored that I earned enough love from you to have a place in the world. I love you, my angel. Won't you always love me too? Be mine and never look back, just like me. Won't you let me steal away your tears and kiss away your pain? And even on the days when you hate life, I want to be someone who can make you love some of it. I want to be someone that helps you to reach every one of those dreams, no matter how unlikely they may be. I believe you can make it. I believe you're worth it, angel. You're worth every kiss and every moment. And you deserve to hear these words and feel this embrace. Because no one in the world deserves to be happy more than you. No matter what scars exist on your heart or pains exist on your smile, I'll fix them and I'll cure this world that's so sick. And even if I can't, then at least I've got my angel right here with me. Then so what? I can live a happy life with you as your husband, my angel. I want nothing more than to make you smile all over again. Nothing, absolutely nothing, makes me smile like you, angel. I love you. I love you. You're really okay with all this, right, angel? I'm not just dreaming when I feel you so close, right? I'm so happy.